Hi, my name is Kenneth WAJDA. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado. Thanks for being here for another one of my photography talks. Today I want to talk about my passion. Photography of people and stories. And I talked about it recently in another video about how I photographed that 99-year-old man and how much I enjoyed photographing a simple visit because it was a warm story about humans, and that's my favorite thing to do. And so I think we need more photojournalism. I think journalism and photojournalism is sort of dying. There's no market for it. There's a difficulty of keeping photographers hired. They're sending reporters out with cameras, and we as photographers can shoot those stories better than somebody who's writing a small report and pointing their phone at them. And we need more of that. And I had, for a while, back in 2015, I was publishing a daily post to a website called Boulder Viewfinder, which is a magazine that I created to help sort of, get a venue so that I could go out and photograph anything and say I'm photographing for Boulder Viewfinder, and it gives me license to get access, to ask for access, to photograph something with a destination. And it was going well, and then I ended up traveling out to Ohio and spending some time out there, and time kind of took it out of, consistency, and now it hasn't been updated for a while. And I thought, that story that I photographed, that 99-year-old, that's a perfect story for that kind of a venue. And if we could get more of those, and if we could find more people doing things, like, is there somebody in my area back from Afghanistan who is not having a tough time, but is helping other people who are having a tough time? Or is there somebody who is dealing with an ailing parent, and like my partner did, somebody has moved in to this community to be with them. They left their job and they're spending their time as a caretaker. And it would make a good photo story. And there's 1,000 stories that are hidden behind doors. And if we could just find a way to tap into them, as editors in a sense, looking for good story material, we as photographers could photograph them. And so I'm trying to, for 2017, get Boulder Viewfinder going again. And the goal would be, I don't want to photograph it myself. I want to get other photographers involved. And I've posted some things online already. I've gotten some likes. I've gotten some interest. But nobody has actually responded and said, I'm interested in working on that. And I don't know if there aren't enough photojournalists locally. I don't know if people think that there can't be much money. I don't know really what's holding people back. But maybe that won't stay that way. Maybe that's just a temporary thing at the moment. But my first initial excitement to put out the interest in, does anybody have an interest in working on it? Nobody actually said, I'm actually going to throw my hat in the ring. And I think it needs a group of photographers to go out and find stories and not just cover, parades and events, but to actually look for stories. There's a Bill Owens I had talked about once before, a photographer who shot a book, and it was called Suburbia. And I love what he did. He put an ad in the newspaper back then saying, I'm looking to work on photos of suburbia. I want to get access to your family, your pets, your kids, and photograph them, whatever, let me know. And they called him and said, yeah, you can come to my house. And he photographed ordinary things, which for its era, the 60s and the 70s, it became, something worth seeing because America was in a little time of transition then, and he was shooting California. And it's just one of those things where I'm like, I think that journalism matters, and I want to do more of that, and I want to bring Boulder Viewfinder a way to be my venue. And I want to get advertisers, and I want to get patrons, I want to get subscribers. So we'll see if that can work. But all right, that's today's photography talk. If you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button, and I'll bring you some more. Thanks so much for watching.